when you look at consumers and people in general, they are looking at brands to do something which is genuinely good, not to just keep peddling their wares. And that's very important that brand marketers at this stage pay most attention to than even at any other time. So first and foremost, I would say that brands have to express a genuine empathy for people and what they're going through at this point in time. That's number one. Arising out of that empathy, there has to be some form of action. It's not just good enough to feel bad for the people and what they're going through and not do anything about it. And it's even worse to start selling your wares to them at this point in time. Every brand marketer has within his or her power to make a difference. And it doesn't have to be just about financially contributing something or just putting out advertisements there where you are saying, oh, we are sort of feeling bad for the people and doing some cute things with their logos. That's not what people are looking at. People are looking for genuine action, and that's what marketers have to bring to the table in multiple ways. Either bring their products to bear to solve the problem, or bring their platforms to bear to solve the problems, or join a coalition, encourage their employees to contribute and volunteer whichever way they can, either financially make donations or to actually even contribute their time in some form or fashion, etc. I think this is very important. If you are sensitive and in tune with the people and you stick with them during these tough times, they will stick with you when you come out of the tough times and you're in good times again. So this will be my overarching philosophy and principle. One of the things I have seen is there are a lot of opportunities that people, particularly the marketing side, might see where they can advance their business or advance their products at this point in time. I would ask us to be very, very cautious. There is a time to sell, but this is not the time to sell. This is the time to serve. And the moment you are seen as being opportunistic and self-serving, you lose the trust of the people. And that is the worst thing that can happen to you as a brand steward. So this is what I would say overall, how a marketer should be approaching. Now, in our own context, coming specifically at Mastercard, firstly, we joined a coalition with Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation, where we are collectively contributing $125 million for an accelerator. It's called Therapeutics Accelerator, to get the clinical trials and all go through pretty rapidly for finding the cures for coronavirus. So this is one thing. Number two, we are trying to specifically try and recognize the fact that most of the people are actually staying at home. And we have a very interesting program called Girls for Technology. So where we catch hold of girls, or we address girls who are in the very early age and try to break down the stereotype that girls are not good at STEM, like science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So we have this program called Girls for Tech. And with help of Scholastic, we created a beautiful curriculum which make it available normal times. What we are doing is we are making it available free now for girls to go through this program right at their home. We're also doing a matching contribution. So we're telling our employees, you can contribute to a cause or in your community, and Mastercard will do a matching contribution. So we are trying to stay in this way as far as people are concerned. But most importantly, from our own employees' point of view, that's very critical. There are three things. Your employees' safety and security has to come first. Their well-being has to come first. Their families' well-being have to come first. That's number one. Number two, we absolutely have to make sure that they are enabled to work with no tension at this point in time, i.e., you don't ask them to come to office if they're not comfortable. In fact, we are encouraging people to stay at home and work. In many countries, it is not mandatory that people have to stay at home and work. Even in those situations, we are saying feel free. Third, you have to communicate. There is nothing like over-communicating in an environment and time like this. So in fact, I have got twice a week meeting with all my direct reports, which I do very religiously. And I'm also calling up people who are on my team, not directly reporting to me, but part of my team. I'm calling them out, connecting with my colleagues, my peers, and to make sure that we really stick together as an integrated team that stands by each other, that support each other. And I think that's something which is really important at this time. And so work will happen. There's no question about it. But more than work, it's the people which is more important. If people are taken care of, work will automatically get taken care of.